Hello everybody, and how are you? My name's Iris Smith and I'm the owner of a small business called The Flower Patch. And at The Flower Patch I make beautiful artificial flower arrangements from wreaths, door swags, things for your home, things for your garden like hanging baskets, wall baskets, window box arrangements, funeral tributes, weddings and much more. Right guys, before I start I want to give you an update. My mum got rushed back. My mum has got rushed back into hospital. She came out 2 days ago, told the doctor she feels fine. She went home. She got up yesterday morning, extremely dehydrated. Her kidneys, within a week of going to the hospital, have dropped from number 9 to number 8. She's in an urgent state of dialysis and she's still got sepsis. So my sister is going to the hospital today to visit her, to talk. My mum has been telling the doctors that she is fine, which she obviously isn't. My sister has been shouting at the doctors saying, I told you not to listen to my mum. She will say she's okay just so she can come out of the hospital, as she doesn't like hospitals. So it is a case of I may not be doing a video tomorrow. Who knows, depending on the update what my sister's going to give me today. Because I am at the point where now it's time for me to have my say with the medical staff. And I'm not as kind as my sister. Not when it comes to my mum or even anybody. So people who know me know me. So now it's my turn to voice my opinion and what I actually think. So again, I may not be doing a video. My sister's going up to give my mum a shouting by telling everybody at the nurses that she's okay, which my mum will do because she's terrible for it. She doesn't like the hospital. She finds them boring, which who doesn't, because nothing happens. Nobody's going to see her, you know, no doctors and things like that. So she says she's just lying there. And she's again deteriorated within the time that she's been there, and the doctors have sent her home. So hence the reason I may not be doing a video tomorrow, because I'm going up. Well, I may go up again and I may now voice my opinion to the medical staff and tell them exactly what I think and what I think they should be doing, and if they don't do it then I'm taking the matters further. Because I am now starting to think that they are, it's coming across, I know they're not doing that, but you know, a lot of nurses and doctors do try the best, but when you get a negativity like this in the hospitals, then you start to think you just can't put your trust in them anymore. So now it's my turn. So guys, I just thought I'd give you an update. So I still am my jolly self, but when it comes to my mum, different kettle of fish, guys, and I'm sure you're all the same. So hence the reason I may not be doing a video tomorrow. If I do, super duper, then I know my sister's sorted it. But my mum doesn't live close by, so I have to drive an hour and a half, 2 hours, depending on the traffic. So anyway, enough ranting. Today I have got one piece of racking system that I had left, just one side. And I've got 3 of these, but decided just to use 2 feathered green, dark emerald. Oh, emerald green, I love green. Emerald green wreaths, and attach them. They are only 4-inch wreaths. 4-inch wreaths, everybody. And I've attached them to one of the sides of my racking system. As you can see, there's the racking system. I've attached them with cable ties. I've placed a bit of foam on top and placed the cable tie through and attached that to the back as well, because we are going to do a couple of pieces. I have got some ribbon. I've got emerald green velvet ribbon. It's not as dark. Well, this is forest green. Sorry, that is emerald green ribbon. It's not as dark, but I thought I could use that. These are end of rolls, and I thought I could use that as well, having white in it. So we'll see about that. I'm going to sit down today. Right, now I've got some, now because they're emerald, I would say these are forest green roses. I've steamed them already because they was flat. They was really flat because they're new. I've not touched them. I've put picks on some of them because I wanted, well, that's new, sorry. I placed picks on these and I didn't obviously use them, so I placed them back. But there is 10 there, 5 either side. So that's like a forest green. I have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, I thought I'd got 8 out. But I've also got some morning glory because it's got white in and a limey green. I want it to bounce. I want it to bounce off. I'm going to use whites and greens, guys. Favourite colour, green. So I'm going to use the morning glory with the green in the centre to counteract and bounce off of the lovely roses. So we're going to use that. And again, you know me, guys. I know what you're gonna say. Wispy. I've got my wispy bits and we are going to place some wispy bits in. I've cut the odd ones down just to see how they, you know, are against it. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Little wild daisies. I like them. I really, out of all the white daisies I've chosen before, I really like these. With the bit of, they're attached to like a sword grass and they've got a tiny little bit of gypsophilia added in. I like those. So that's for those. Now I've got, now I spotted these as I was just about to start the video. Some emerald green fern. Look at that, exactly the same colours as the feather. So that went on my table immediately. I don't know, these are oddments, so I don't know how many is in there, but I just threw them on the table. Thought we're using those, so I've got those. I've got a bit of lamb's ear out just to add in a little bit of light, you know, look again for the dark flowers and that to bounce, because we could have, you know, one of the flowers in front like so, and look how that, you know, bounces off of it. It makes it look beautiful. So we've got those, the lamb's ear as well. Let me just place down here what we've got. I've got a bit of the foxtail fern, which is flocked for, again, for our movement. These are the rest of the oddments that I want to try and get used up. Again, for our movement, you know, just to bring up and for the airiness as well. Again, you know me guys, can't help myself. Wispy, I'm all for it. Now I've only got 2 of these out. These were off of a vine. I want to put one in top corner and one in the bottom corner. I will manipulate them and spread them open, but white seeded astilbe with some swordgrass and their own big single leaf. So I thought we'll use those again just for some different texture and something a bit more chunky with everything being quite fine. I thought from yesterday what we did, we've got these left, I may incorporate just a small amount of our lovely variegated ficus. Some people say to me, I've heard people say to me, oh that's the cheap foliage. That's awful, because at the end of the day this does a lot of things. I use this a lot and there's not many of my customers complain about this. I think I've had one lady who just doesn't like the shininess of it. She likes the look of it but doesn't like the shininess, the glossiness. She more for matte foliage, but she doesn't dislike it. She asked if I'd got it in a matte and I told her no, so she didn't have it, but she does like the way it is. So we may add a bit of that in. Now I've got this again and I want to add, I'm considering adding some of these in. I may take some off of the actual stem and place one like I have done with the odd one, like so, where, because on the stem you get all those, so you can pull them off and place them on your own pick so they spread and you go further. Now I've just cut these down as well before I started. Here we go. Because it's got, guys, it's only because it's got a rack and I can thread things, that I've gone for this. And I've also gone for this. The lotus, flowered lotus leaf, and I've also gone for the snow willow as well, because I can thread it through. Why not, I say. So we've got those as well. I should have got some vine down as well. I may get the vine as well. Who knows? Who knows? So again, it's not going to be a big arrangement today. It's going to be small. What time are we on? Right. I have a customer coming to collect. The lady for those, what we did yesterday, she's coming to collect. And I said to you that how I did explain on the video yesterday how I wrap them up. I'll show you one of them. And I tend to like to go with the same colour or a colour. That's how I wrap them. And on here you can see there's a little sticker, thank you, it says on it. I've attached my business card. I've attached a small bow with the colour that we've got incorporated in. It's been treated, it's dried, and it's had the essential oil sprayed on it. And then I've bagged it up, crinkled it at the top, tied the bow, and just put some wispy curls on, and I've done that, put them in their own bag each. So they are ready for the customer, and as she can see them when she comes in. So they are ready, guys. So she is coming to fetch those today. I'll place that back there. So let's crack on. Right then, let's start with this. As I always like to, start with this one. There. So that's that. I may use all of these actually. Again, I could even bring some down here and then place it in and out, weave it in and out of the the squares. So let's do that with one of them. Oh, I hate the plastic on the bottom. So I'm going to go bring it in. If it'll go in and stop bouncing back, at least I know this will stay in. And then bring it through. Let's take it there. And so, oh, let me check the camera. I knew there was something. I got something going through my head thinking that I've missed something. I've missed something. You know how you talk to yourself in your own head? That's what I've done. Camera. I knew there was something. Let me check that you can see, guys. Oh gosh, you can't see really that much, can you? I'm bringing you forward. I'm going to bring it down because I'm going to sit down today. Because I'm going to be lazy today. So it doesn't matter if you can't see me. I might get a new mat, you know. I might get a light grey one, or maybe a pink one. I need it longer. This one only goes to 23 inch. I want one about 30 something inch. Right. Let's get this one. And I'm going to bring this one from here, from the side. I've cut them, so I don't want to cut them really again. Cut them all into different sizes. Oh, what's that? Oh, I've got a bit of fluff on it. Take the fluff off. And I'm going to just slightly bend that. I'll keep lifting it up for you guys. I'm going to bring one. Let's see how good that one bends. No, not that one. I'm going to bring one out here. I may have to cut that one down. Place it there, then bring it down and then bend the stem, so then this is going to hang. It's just going to hang freely by itself. There's no wire in there, so I can't manipulate it, so let it hang. I want to bring some up here as well, so I'm going to thread this one. Let that one sit like so. I've got a longer one, so I may bring that longer one and allow that to go down there. Got this plastic on it. Oh. I can bend that. It's only from here down, there's no wire in. If I just place that like there and then up, so it keeps it like so. What have we got left? Smaller ones. So I'm going to place some, come in there. I'm definitely going to want one at the top, so we'll place one. I'll place one there. This hasn't got wiring, I don't think, with the feel of it. No, it's not got wiring, guys, so I'm going to have to give it a helping hand by using one of these that I have. Hole puncher, just make a hole. I think I've caught, let me just cut that bit of glue off. Let that hang with the feathers. Got two more, so I'm going to bring one down here and then one, I think, because that's long, bring that one there. So let's get that one in first. That hasn't got wiring, so what I do, just place that in. You can get these off Amazon. I've seen them myself. I'm not sure how much they were, I can't remember, but they're not expensive, guys. So that is what we've got with our wispy foliage. I've got it caught to me. So I may put these on a bit later on in the, you know, so I can see them. I want some of the wispy bits to be seen at the front instead of always being at the back, because if I place those there, they look, as much as they look nice now, once all the florals in and everything like that, they're going to all be hidden, majority. I want the twiggy stems to be seen, so I don't mind. So I'm going to keep these ones till further. I don't mind placing these on because they've got flowers, so we need floral at the back. Well, sorry about the noise, guys. We've still got the gentleman outside doing the roadway. I think in America you call it, you call it a freeway? We call it a road. So boring, isn't it? Just a road. They're doing the roads up. So I want one to go from here to here. Let's have a look what we've got. Now that is a nice piece. That would look better. And the bark on these, are so, as I've said before, guys, are so realistic. It is unbelievable. That would look better like that. So let's just get this one in. I'm lifting up the feather, so and I'm going to lift these so they're sticking slightly up and then put a bend in them. So they're up and over. So up, as I mean back like that. And then just put a bend in them. So That's that one. So I'm going to place one down here. I think maybe that one, and then one like that. So we'll do that. Sorry about my rant this morning, guys, earlier. It's just, I'm angry they sent my mum home when she's clearly not well. That's what's making me angry. Right. I'm going to be chopping at these. I don't want them as big. I may have, mind you, I don't know. The ones at the top I may, you know, not mind having as big, but I don't want them like that all the way. So let's see. Let's see first how it looks. Because we need some fuller, you know, bigger leaves. So I'm going to place that like so. So I want that, you know, that lift, that volume, so you have it like that. So it's not flat, you know, right down here to where the level of your mesh or your racking system is. But that's what it looks like as I hold it up. I'm going to bring one ear, and because that's off to the side, I'm just going to bend it so it looks like it's straight up and make it look like, you know, it's just a twig bent. I'm just going to place that in there and just lift that slightly as well. Do the same. Maybe place one down here, just a small one. I'm going to work on this one first, and then I'm going to move down to the other. So that one's slightly flat. So I'm going to place now with this one, all I'm doing is I'm going to lift it like so in the center, and then let it stick up. Let it just stick out, and again from the side you can see how it's come out and it's not flat, and that's just giving it volume. By it may look as you're doing it and you think, oh, it's sticking up, you know, but when you look at it from like this, it gives it that natural, you know, natural look of the, as trees and branches do. They go off in their own direction. And again, I could easily bring one down here. So we'll bring that one with that, lift it slightly upwards. Like so. And then now I'm going to start on this side and do a very much similar, well, the same. That one's slightly lower, because you don't just want, you know, to keep all of them flat. You know, you can have some flat, but not all. You know, you want that volume, and you want that to give it that look of movement, and to give it that pretty look. So with this one, as you can see, I've just gone in vertical, and then now I'm bending it slightly downwards, but not much, and that's only because I'm giving it a little bit of volume, so it's sticking up. Because once it's hanging, that's how it will be. It'll be out. I think it's only because I'm doing it, you know, flat, that it looks like it's just sticking vertical. And I'm going to do one, come near the center with this one. I'm not obviously placing these, what I do on this one, I'm doing on this. I want them different because it's a bush, you know, you don't get everything, they're not all the same. And I just want the smaller piece. Choose that one. I want to bring that one along there, like so. I don't want any more, you know, that's enough. I could actually place just one under here. Let's do that. I just lift that up. Like so. In fact, let me use that a little bit and place that one under there. We might as well, eh guys? Going under the snow willow. Now that one's not going in, so it's either I've got moss pin inside, that's stopping it. What's holding the wreath wrap on. So that is what we have at the moment. Doesn't that look lovely? I may just lift that slightly and bend it there, like so. So it looks like it's joining on. Right, so we don't need no more of those. Now our astilbe, again, I've only got it just cut 2 pieces, where I'd like to place one here and then the other one down there. I could do it where they join, or one go like so and one like so. That may be nice as well. In fact, I might do it that way, because we've got plenty of other things what I've got, you know, a longer length. So I'll place that there. If you hear a banging, guys, it's my husband. Is back from work. He's bought a new gate and he wants to fix it on. Well, he hasn't bought one, he's made one because that's his job, is a joiner. So he's made us a new gate for our house. So he's wanting to fit it today. So there we have the other one. So now with this snow willow, I'm going to bring it up so it's quite busy. Again, let's just lift. Where's that bit under here? Place that astilbe there, I think, or on the same level. Like so. Let me just have a look, guys. No, that needs to go like so. So it's like that. Again, with a bit of lighter touch. Oh, I've got an itch. Let me try and place in a few of our florals, guys. 2, 3, 4. I like to do sometimes a bit of both. 3, 4, 5. I want to bring some floral here, but then at the same time, doesn't that look pretty? Ooh la la. Oh my goodness, guys. I must be a romantic. So I think, where are they? I'm going to bring the morning glory just slightly here, shorten it. Let's place it here. Again, lift and let it just lean over onto there. And I'm going to do one here as well. Just bend the stem so it's leaning over onto like it's meeting in the middle. I want one here. How many did I say I've got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I could place 3 on each and place one back. Alright, so we'll put that. I'm going to go down like that. Oh, I nearly placed that in the glue pan then. Oh my good gracious me. What would I be like? Hi, hun.
Hello.
So then that is that one. So we'll do the same on the other. Place one, going in the centre, just slightly bending the stem as well. I always say, if you have one dark colour or any colour really, it doesn't have to just be a dark colour. Oh, incorporate a bit of white. Or even a lighter colour, lighter shade. It really does make, you know, lift it. So, place that on the floor, we don't need that. See, again, like I said, I've saved these because I can bring these out like so at the top. Again, I may not use everything here. Let's have a look at these emerald green fern. Look a bit like crocodile fern. Just add a little bit of different texture. They've got 2 on. Some have got 2 on, some have got 3. Well, that's got 4. Oh my good gracious me. Let's use a 4. Down at the bottom. So I'm placing that just under here. Like so. If I just lift it, we've got that effect at the moment. It looks quite busy. Just lift. Oh, have one guess who's here, guys. One moment. Come on, you're gonna be a good boy. Hey, are you gonna be a good boy? I hope so. No chewing on my things. For all you new subscribers, this is my naughty cat, Marley, who tends to, if you've seen some of the videos, chew on some of my things. So I have to keep an eye on him, and sometimes, like he is now, if I allow him, he will sit in the flowers. He thinks they are real and he starts to chew. No, don't chew. Be good. Be good. I'm warning, Mummy's warning you. So yes, guys, it can be a nuisance. So I'm just placing some of these in, and I'm going to place a longest one up, coming upwards. Like so. Let's just push it a little bit more. So that's got 3 in. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So I've placed in 3 of each in each little block. And my pussycat is so stubborn as well, guys. He will not move. If I want him to move, he will just sit there in one. And the more if I move my things out of the way, he gets closer and closer. He just can't help himself. Right, let's get our roses in. I'm going to place some double roses, the ones with 2 on, with the Morning Glory. So the Morning Glory will allow then you to be able to to see that you've got green roses, because they are really quite dark, guys. So I'm going to do that here as well. I have to keep an eye on him, guys. He is sniffing. He is sniffing. That's just got 1. That's got 1. That's got 2. So again, we've used 3 Morning Glory in here. So I'm placing 3 of the roses. Like so. And then I'm going to do the same with the bottom. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I'm not going to place any more than those in. Let's make sure I don't push it too far out. You know me, guys, I'm heavy-handed. That's that one. One, two. Again, I'm just leaning them over with the morning glory. Like so. So that's what we have at the moment. You'll see it, guys, it's all right. I've got to watch him because he'll see this moving, and this is what he goes for. So I have to just be careful. So we have that. Let me just fluff the centre up. Here we go, round one. Like so. Let's see about other things. Let's get these flowers in. Aren't they pretty, Moles? Say yes, Mummy. These lovely wild daisies. Let's get some of these down that I cut. Just ready to start. One. Two. Oops, what did I drop? I can see you staring. I know you're trying. No, 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 no. Started chopping away. 1, 2, 3, 4, Marley. That's 4. One more. 5. So I'm going to turn it around. That's what it is. Again, I placed 5 stems of these wild daisies in, with them being white. And now I'm just going to turn it around and do this. Obviously we're going to need filler foliage. I didn't bring that out. Molly, I didn't bring the filler foliage out. No, stay there. Stay there. Look, you see what I mean, guys? If you can get close, he will. I know he loves me. But it's ridiculous how close. He wants to... My husband said he might as well sit on my face. That sounds so wrong. I could allow a cat to sit on my face. You need to be a good boy. He's purring away in my ear. And that apparently is a sign of contentment and happiness. So he must be really happy. Right. Now, one mouth. Two, and I'm not, again, having these flat, they are sticking up. If my cat... Right, let's get one around the centre. Well, let Mummy sort it then. Oh. Look, I can't see where I've been and where I've not been. Because it doesn't let me. Right. Let me see where I've been, please. Can you move over there? You're right on the corner. Stay there. Stay there. So I can see. Yeah, stay there. That's right. Sorry, guys. It's just... He likes to get close to me. Let me take one step. Let me put these in first, guys. I know you know why. I'm going to just add those for a different texture. And just to give it, it's a lovely texture that this is. Again, different interest. Yeah, we're gonna have to, see, I'm pulling these off because they are, you place them on a single pick and they will go further than having them as a, as a cluster. Oh, let me have a drink. My hubby's bought me a drinking. While I'm having a drink, what can we use for our foliage? Let's touch. Well, I've ordered some flowers off my wholesaler. I wanted some purple roses. They had these beautiful purple roses in. They said yes, they've got them in stock. This was 3 weeks ago. And then I received just last Friday an email saying they're going to have to refund me because they haven't got them in stock. So then I've had to go and look for some more, and now I've been told I've got to wait 10 days for that to arrive. So that's then 5 weeks in total just for purple roses. I'm trying to stock up purple, yellows and whites, long stemmed, and blue, like a blue, blush blue peonies. I need to stock up on as well. So yes. Thing is, I'm very fussy on what sort of flowers. They have to be excuse me, what, you know how you have something in your head on what you want, and if I look at some and I think, well, they're nice, but it's not what I want. They're the right price of what I pay, but it's just not what I want. So you ignore it and you carry on looking, and you can't find it. You just can't find them. And that's the stage I am with the purple roses. No, I'm not placing any more of those in. I do have I'll place those there. I want to get these in. Oh gosh, it's too short, one long. So with these being that they are, I want those sticking up. Again, up and out, because that is how, you know, I'm giving it volume. Looking at it at the moment, looks like everything's vertical, but that's because the arrangement is flat on the surface. And then I've got the one long one. Let's see. I'm just going to have to just stand up, guys. No, I think that may have to go somewhere along. I might not actually place that one in. See the lamb's here as well. No. So place that there. Right, let me just have a look, guys. Greens and whites, greens and whites. Oh. I do have some roses in the foam green. Let me just see. Again, like I said yesterday, I've used a lot of these. Yeah, we'll use those. I've used quite a lot. A lot of the foam roses. I tend to buy them because I like the look of the layers that they've been placed in. Right, because we've got some gaps, I'm going to, like here,
And I'm going to use these as depth as well and give it a different colour rose. Just so it stands against the dark rose. I'm just blowing them because they've got, you know, I just like to make sure there's no dust on them. And then I'm going to place one in the centre. So that goes off to that side. Like so. So there's a lot of green and white. So I'm making it like there's two, like here. Yes, I'm making, sorry, I forgot, I was busy talking. I'm making it so it's like, it looks like then you have like, we're forming two circles on top of it. You know, along with the darker roses as well. Just, I can't, yeah, it was that way. I think that ficus makes it look like you can't see, so I'm going to snip that there. Let's have a look at that one. Take that one off. It's making it look too busy in the centre. And that you can't, your eye can't focus on anything in particular. I'm going to wrap that around there, like so. So I want to move like also the astilbe out of the way. So let's get this wispy bit. Again, I'm just playing around with it because I don't want it to look odd. I'm just making sure that it's, you know, you can see that join from the willow, snow willow across, and then you've just got your thin wispy bits, because it was looking too busy for me in the centre around here. Looked too much. So again, as you can see, I'm forming like a cylinder shape on a, you know, on a square, and that is what I'm trying to do. I'm just trying to just keep everything on one side and away from the central point. It's all right with the wispy bits, I don't mind those, but I mean I can move those so they're not coming across. But that, I want another rose there. Again, I've got two different tones of the green rose here. The darker one and then the light, which I'm going to place down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's got 5 in. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to need one around here as well. Sorry if I'm stood up, it's just sometimes I like to get, you know, stand up so I can actually see, you know, see from above. So I don't think I need any more of those. As you can see, I hope anyway, when I analyse the video, I mean I will bring it up like that once we've finished. But I think, excuse me, we do need filler foliage, and I've got some of these like little rose leaves. I've got a lot of these guys I could place on picks, but I've just not had the time. You know, like the roses, the green roses, the foam ones, I've had them delivered and they come with a bag of leaves. I've placed one leaf on actually on one of them. They come with those sort of leaves for each one, and I've just took them all off and thought, well, I can either use them individually. If I need them, I'll place them on, and I've not done that. I've not got to that point, and I've had these a while, so I could use all those, and that could be for my filler foliage as well. So yeah, it's just that I've just not had the time, or I've forgotten about it. I think majority of it I've forgotten about it, and then it's, you know, popped in my mind. So let's use some of these for our filler. And all I'm doing with this is just placing them in the gaps like I did yesterday, where I can see a gap. I don't want the lime green ones. Let's see one right there. With that. One under there. Oh, in fact, let's get some lime green in, because the thing is, I've got lime green in the morning glory. So let's get one of these round there. So that's that one. Now let's do the other. Oh, one moment, guys. Hiya everyone, sorry about that. It was that customer who came to collect her flowers. Right, I've moved the camera back a bit. I think just so you can see a bit more. I had a look and it was looked a bit awkward. So anyway, let's carry on. Oh, and I had to wait at least 2 or 3 minutes for my glasses to go back to the normal colour, because in the in the sunlight they react to sunlight, so they go really dark. So I've had to wait for them to come back to like glass-like. So again, I'm just looking like here, there is a space and I want to fill that as well. There's one here, so also do it there. And then one more. Let's just have a look. Yeah, here. So there we have where we filled in like so. Doesn't that look pretty? Green and white. So now I've got my flocked foxtail fern. I'm gonna see, these are my oddments. I think these will add, yeah they do. I can tell straight away. So I'm going to just place in again, sticking out. They look like they're sticking upright at the moment until it's, you know, placed up. I'm just placing 3 in each. I don't want to, I don't know what that is. I don't want to overload them with the foxtail fern. Just lifting up. So like so. And then do the same on the other one. Cracking me, I don't know what they're doing outside. But oh my good gracious me. It won't be the same, guys, when they're finished because of the noise. I think everybody's getting used to the noise. I think when I've analysed the video, it's not as loud as what I thought it would be on the video. I can't see, but here it is. There. I don't want to place any more in. Oh, I adore green and white, guys. That is, because green is my favourite colour, and I always say by adding white it brings it alive. And again, any arrangement in green and white is my ultimate favourite, as much as I love other colours. So let's just get rid of some of these. That is what we have done today in green and whites. Doesn't that look pretty? Where it's just joining slightly in the centre. Let's just bring that offset. I don't want it. I want you to just be able to see there's a gap there and the two separate arrangements. So our bow. Now do I just have it hanging at the bottom, because that is my top. I don't want it to look, as I say, chavvy. Chavvy meaning cheapy, tacky, not as elegant. So I'm debating about the stripy one, the velvet one. I mean, that is beautiful. I don't think I'm putting the stripy one in, guys. It's just deterring me. It's just taking me away from it. I think it's because I want something a bit more subtle. Again, I do have, I don't know whether to use the lace one. I don't want it to look, no, that's pretty. I might do that. I might do that. And just have, I don't want a large bow, guys. So we'll just move that out of the way there. I know these are my oddments end of a roll. So we'll see what we've got with this. And we'll try and make a small bow from our bits and bobs. So let's see. See, that's just one, and that's got to be around, that's 23, 27 inch that. And I've got another one here. I don't know how many is in here. Oh, hold on. That's a one longer piece, so I may use that for the hook, so to speak. Again, because there's not much gap at the bottom, I'm only going to do a tiny tail end. It's already got a dovetail on it. So which colour did I want to do first? I wanted to do the white first. And this is just white with a bit of lace running down the centre. I could do it in my hand, but let's do it like this. Again, I'm doing it as small, and the size of this tail end is only 3 inches. So if you want to do it by hand, I've only done it at 3 inches. Twist, and again, I don't want big bow because it's the flowers that I want to be seen. So I'm not going to my usual 5" that I like, so we'll go to 4. Twist, 4. Now I may have just 2 loops, I think, on 1 loop either side. Twist, and I'll go to 3 on this. I wonder if that one will be big enough. Oh no. Or 3.5" on the green. And I'm just going in between the dowels, and when I've got to the length that I wish and I finish, I don't twist. So let's just bring that green tail end back up. Oh guys, I could have all the tail ends hanging down. You know what, I'm changing my mind now. It's a good job I've not cut this yet. Right, I'm changing my mind. So I'm gonna go I think that may be a bit too big. I'm going to go with 10". So if I'm having all of my tail ends hanging downwards, not any at the top, then instead of starting it here, I bring it down towards me, and then I twist, do my 4" as I did before. Let's just get that sitting correctly. Twist, go through the dowel after you've done 4", and then bring this down as well towards you. So I'm just going to cut around a similar length. Do that. So I'll just dovetail this. Like so. And then I do the same with this one as well. I will bring this. In fact, with this one, I've done these 10". I'm just going to sit the green about 1" smaller on the tail end. So it's around 9". So then you will see the white underneath. So twist. Again, I'm going to 3.5" on these, which is around there. Twist again, 3.5", just around there, and then bring it towards yourself. So again, I'm going to cut it around there. So it's slightly shorter than the white. Oh, look at that. That's like perfect. Now you can get another piece and do, you know, a loop in the center, you know, go across and twist, come back on yourself, so you've got another 2 tail ends and have a loop. I don't want to do that. I'm going to use, I think, a bit of the white and go in the center. So I'm going to take these off. I've got some cable ties already here. And before I pull it, I'm going to just place a cable tie through. I'm not going to pull super tight because I want to arrange my tail ends so that everything is all coming down the front and down the bottom. So like so. And then I need to fluff, because if you pull too tight or straight away with your cable tie, you will not be able to, you know, correct if anything's not looking right, because you have already pulled it into place where it can't move. And then the white one. Like so. Bring that down at from the back, so that's at the front, hanging down. So I'm going to bring like my green, I'm going in a diagonal with the colours. So white, white, green, green, like an X. So that's what I'm doing. So then it's green, white, and I want green, white with my tail ends as well. So now I'm happy with that. I will pull. So I will cut that bit off at the back. And I've got this. And I'm going to place it on the bottom. Oh, before I do, I nearly forgot, guys. I need to cover my mechanics. Oh my good gracious me, guys, I nearly forgot. Oh, I bet you was all screaming down the screen. Oh, I would never have forgiven myself. I would have taken it apart and redone it. Right, I've got, that's all you'll need. And this is just to cover my mechanics. You can fold it in half and do it like so, but I need it thinner. So I tend to, I may just cut out that central piece. Let's do that. So that lacy bit, and then fold it in half. So I don't want those. So I've just got the lacy bit, so I'm going to now fold it in half, like so. And then I'm going to go through the center to the back and then tie it in a knot. Just a simple knot. I tend to tie it twice so it doesn't unravel on itself unless you glue it on. And I pull it tight, so then cut just a piece off like so. Let me just take that bit off, that fluff. So that has now covered our mechanics. So let me get my cable tie, and I am going to place it on just on the bottom around, I think my cable tie is turned over on itself. Just do where's my other ones so I can get a better grip. There we have it. So then turn it over. So that is what we have got, and that is just by hanging these down at the bottom. You can, if you wish, curl them up, you know, into big loops and pull the center out so you have that effect. This isn't, I don't know how well this one will do it. I've not tried it. And then just grab. No, that one doesn't. So it must be. And then do the same with the just green ones. It looks. Or something like that. I can't seem to get the correct position. Let me do it this way on this one. There. So then you have that effect, guys. So you've got just a little ribbon at the bottom with all your floral and two separate pieces. Here comes my cat. Two separate pieces on just a plain rag. If you've got anything like this, guys, and it's just either sat in your garage doing nothing, and it's just one piece of metal, even if it's rusty or silver galvanized, whichever, grab it. Grab it, guys. I like worn stuff, rusty stuff. You can make it look beautiful with flowers. And then just, you don't have to have these two little green 6-inch vines that I've got, grapevines I've got. Just put a piece of oasis or dried foam on it, and then just do your floral like that. You can have them in all four corners, just one corner, or two or three or so on, or just in the center, and just add a little bow at the bottom or wherever you'd like to have your bow. I am going to place this as a hook at the top, because obviously I'd like it to be hung up. We don't like to see it hanging up, so I'm going to get my easel out. Let me just get it about there, I guess. Do we? Don't we? Yeah. And I'm going to get a small green cable tie. Think about there. Just to have that little hook. I'll just cut that off at the back. And then I'm just going to put some dovetails just in it. So let me get my easel, guys, and place it on the easel. Come on, move. Tighten that one up. I'm going to turn it around and I'm going to come and have a look in the camera to see if you can see. Oh no, you can't. Oh my good gracious me. I'm going to just zoom out, guys, like so. Look at miserable Morley. It's because he's waiting for his dinner, guys. So that's what it looks like. Let me just straighten it up because it's on the wonk. Is that better? I can't tell from here. So that's what we've done today, guys, for our project. So again, if you've got any piece of metal, any mesh or chicken wire, you know, anything like that, or something, if you've had a fencing done and you've got some old wired mesh left, and you just didn't know what to do with it, you know, just grab it. If you've got to cut it down to a smaller size, use your pliers, cut it down, and again, as I said, just place a piece of foam on and tie wrap the foam around the frame until it's secure. You can either place a bit of moss on it, or wreath wrap, or aspidistra leaf. Somebody's asked me what aspidistra leaf is. Let me just get it. I've got two colours, should I say, not two kinds. You know your aspidistra plant, flower, leaf, foliage, everything, your foliage, your aspidistra. I've got some. I can't remember where I placed it. Oh, is that it? Oh no, that wasn't it. Oh, I thought I got it then, guys. Oh my goodness gracious me. Oh, I have. Oh, I have got it. I have got it. Bear with me, guys. Let me just get it. It's right at the bottom. Right. I'll take one out. Your aspidistra. That is what it is. These are brilliant in fresh as well. You bend them, you can shape them, you know, have them all nice. I used a lot of these for funerals. Anyway, that is your aspidistra. Now you can get your poly. It's called poly aspidistra. You get 50 yards. It's waterproof, and you can get it in lime green, dark green, and it's the same as what that is. Obviously, it's got the lines in. These have got thinner lines in, but that is what it is. It's the same pattern as what the leaf is. Now you can get it in that colour again, or dark green, or you can get it in a lovely deep red. So the thing with the aspidistra, you can wrap that around your oasis as well. So if you are looking, I will place that as close as I can if you want to read what it says, so you can have a look. So I'll bring that as close as possible without shaking. Obviously you can place in red or green, depending on, or dark green or lime green. So that is what it is, and that's eleganza, and you can look up for that. Sorry if I'm shaking, I'm just trying to keep my arms still, it's hard. So you can place that around, and also you can, it's brilliant stuff this. You can put it around your foams and everything and just glue it on, or put a moss pin in, but be careful if you put pins in, because it does easily come apart. Now you can use these for some bits of hanging bits to add into your floral. You can leave them like that. I've used these, but you have to, again, be really careful, guys, or curl them. It is a fabulous multi-purpose thing. So you could have that like that. So grab it, guys, and again you can place that over your foam. I've got some bits and bobs here of foam. I just get a small piece out. You can place it over, and how you saw me use the wreath wrap, you do exactly the same with this, and this will cover your foam and give you that green at the bottom without having to constantly place on moss. So if you can't get hold of any wreath wrap and you can only find, then try and go for the aspidistra leaf. It does exactly the same thing, guys, and you can also pierce anything through it, just like the wreath wrap. So there you go. So if you can, and as you pull it out, look, you can't see it hardly. So try and do something like that, guys, if you can't get hold of the wreath wrap. So that is what aspidistra, I've forgotten all about, somebody asked me about it, but that is what aspidistra is. So try and get some if you can, it's great stuff. So I like to use it just as much as I like to use the wreath wrap. So there you have it. So I hope that helps, especially, you know, for the you beginners who've not heard of it before. So let me just place this back, because I can just start following me as I'm pulling them out. There we have it. So anyway, back to this. So I hope you enjoyed it, guys, and I hope you like the colours green and white. You don't have to do green and white like I've done. You can just do, well, any colour really, you know, purples, pinks, blues, yellows, oranges, greens like me, greys, well, all different cerise colours, reds, anything. So, you know, with a bit of white, but try and incorporate, if you'd have a go, 2 different tones of the same colour, like I've done with the rose. I've got like a forest green and an emerald green. So try and incorporate 2 different shades of the, you know, the flower, which I think looks nice against each other. And then these wispy bits, again, me all over, you know, just showing, just popping out for the movement. And I've got one long stem here of the lotus flower and lotus leaf, where it's just hanging freely by itself, and then your you know, wispy bits here, what are hanging freely, and up here your snowflower. So I will do you a close-up, guys. So again, I hope you enjoyed that, and if you have got a bit of just odd mesh like I did, that was just the last piece I've got. I can't do nothing with it, and it just came to mind. I'm going to do something for a tutorial with it, and so give it a go. And so please subscribe, share and like, guys. Oh, and I've made it to 800. Oh, I've made it to 800. Oh my good gracious me. Thank you everybody. Thank you so much for your support, your constant messages, you know, and for subscribing and watching my videos. I know some of them can be really extremely long, but I like to go into great detail, you know, but that's just me. But thank you guys. Oh my good gracious me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I so appreciate it. You're wonderful, all of you. I keep seeing these flowers popping the opposite way. So yes, guys, I'm absolutely over the moon. So thank you so much. Anyway, again, just carry on. Please subscribe and share and like and give us a love art. You know, if you like what I've done. If you don't want to leave a comment, just press that love art button, and that'll also mean a lot to me as well. So take care, guys. Have a wonderful day. I may see you tomorrow again, all depending on what's happening with my mum. So I may end up having to go and see her and say my piece, basically, to the doctors. And if not, then my sister's sorted it, then I shall be doing a video. So all the best, good health, God bless, and take care. And I'll do a close-up too. So bye bye for now. Bye. That was quite good. Look at him, back to me. So there are your lovely rubbery textured foam, or foam should I say, roses with the, if I can get one a bit better, what can see it, what's bigger, your emerald green mini roses with your lovely morning glory with the lime green in the center, and your flowered lotus, wispy bit that I like. I love the twiggy bits. And your wild little daisies, and your snow willow, and your foxtail fern. I always forget what this is, guys. This here, it looks like thyme to me. And then your ficus under there, your little bow that I've done, where as you can see it's got lace in the center. It's like a hessian with the lace, and then the velvet green with the green silk on the back. So yes, and that, oh, and your emerald green fern. So I hope you enjoyed that, guys, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All the best, take care, and stay safe. Bye for now. Bye.